Okay, so another very common question that we get, is the keto diet possible while eating Indian food? I don't think on the face of it, the simple answer is yes, it's absolutely possible. But to break down regional eating patterns a little bit, you tend to notice that, the typical Desi diet, be it North Indian or South Indian, is a little bit more dependent on starch than you would normally attribute to Western diets. We get a lot of starch in either the form of rice or in the form of wheat in our breads and in our rotis, and we get a lot of rice in our bhats and things like that. So if you're going to do a ketogenic diet, you have to be willing to eschew those two major basic components of your food. You're not going to be allowed to eat rice, and you're going to have to avoid all grains, not just wheat. So, there's a lot of hacks you can do to get around this. For instance, we designed our ultra low carb flour to be able to satisfy a person who's used to eating rotis and chapatis and stuff like that while still staying in ketosis. And we also use cauliflower, and we kind of grind it down into cauli rice so that you can make a bhat type preparation that will satisfy a person who's craving rice. So it's possible, it's not ideal, but there's nothing else in the diet that stops you from doing keto. The spices that are present in most Indian masalas and things like that are actually very beneficial for insulin sensitivity and things like that. So you don't have to worry about that. The fats that are generally used in Indian cooking, I strongly recommend, especially on a ketogenic diet, that you stick with desi ghee and coconut oil because they have the least amount of omega-6 fatty acid present in them. The other vegetable oils, the hydrogenated vegetable oils like safflower oil, sunflower oil, groundnut oil, they tend to be a little bit more pro-inflammatory, so they should be avoided on a ketogenic diet as much as possible. So it is very possible to do a ketogenic diet, and in a desi version of a ketogenic diet. We do that. That's what we do.